Hello, it's time for a new delicious review. For quite a long time I haven't had any new ration in my videos, but this time at last I have something very new. So this is the new Czech army rations. They have changed from this 24 hours BDPs which I had on my channel. You can find the link in the description below. So from these 24-hour packs to single meal packs, and this is quite interesting because they have three meals like breakfast, lunch and dinner, and they have also supplementary packs like this kind of energy pack like US more, and this additional, let's say, snack pack, supplement pack, PPPD. Additionally, they have a small bag which I saw only on some pictures, which is translating to English is something like parachute ration. It is small in the size of this. It is difficult to get the whole proper set because they have probably 6 menus, breakfast, lunch, dinner, but to get all from one set it is really difficult. So I have breakfast from menu 4 and lunch from menu 4, but the dinner is from menu 3. This C and D supplementary pack, they don't have any menus. So for sure the menu 1 is vegetarian. These are meat menus with different kind of meat, and menu 6, which I have also, is the freeze-dried menu, also contains meat. So we will get closer to these meals just in a second. So let me take the first one. Let's start with the breakfast. The breakfast comes from the menu 4, which is breakfast B4, and on all these packages we have clear markings that this is for 4 hours, so something like single meal. Here we have a pig, so this contains pork, and do we have also a spoon. Best before February 24, so so something like 4 months to go, and the weight is 300 grams, so pretty light, not heavy, but this bag is big. It's something like A4 sheet size. Here we have this list of components in Czech and in English, but we'll open this and see what's inside. This seal is probably not peelable, or maybe it is. Yes, it is a peelable, so okay. That's the content of the breakfast pack. We have 2 packs of crisp bread. One is with protein and one is let's say regular. No, both of them are protein. We have a white biscuit, so kind of sweet, instant fruit drink. This should be chocolate. Yeah, I believe it is a chocolate. And we have pork liver pate. We have cane sugar, Earl Grey tea, and coffee, which is the instant coffee. Here we have this accessory pack, or bag, or whatever. It is a plain bag, just plastic, a really plain napkin, and this is probably a wet nap and a wooden spoon. I will probably not use the spoon for this pate. And we have a toothpick. Yeah, so let's get it on a tray. Let's start with the drinks. I have here a cup of hot water for this coffee. It's a bio coffee made in Austria. Just instant coffee, of course. And we don't have any milk or whitener here, so I will add the sugar, one of the sugars. And I will skip the tea because it will be a bit too much. I will have the tea in other meal together with another meal. Yeah, as you can see, this spoon is soaking the liquid, so not very good. And we have this instant fruit drink. This package is enough for 1 liter of of the drink, so for the whole day probably. And you cannot close it. There is no zip lock here, so it's not very convenient. I will make half of this, so half a liter right now. So I am mixing this in a big container. The smell is definitely orange. We have a chocolate, we have also white sweet biscuit, and we have a chocolate. So I will also taste only the chocolate, and this one I will have with another meal. Now we have this protein crisp bread. This is very crushed, so probably only crumbles inside. Let's see. Yeah. Something was saved. Alright, but we have this main meal, which is the pasztika jatrowa, which is the liver pate. And yeah, it is probably made in Czech Republic. That's right. It's best before September 24, so longer than the whole ration, and it's 120 grams. Yes, we have here something like opening tag, but it is covered by this label. Yeah, I don't know. I have to use a knife. Immediately after opening, there is a strong liver flavor, smell. Sorry. So that's basically that's it. Yeah, I'll have a sip of this drink first. It's really good. So it is orange drink. It has a natural orange flavor, but it is something like it is a bit watery. So as you would take orange juice but dissolve with a big amount of water. So now this protein crisp bread. So for the first time I see something like this, a protein crisp bread. It is really crispy and with very neutral flavor, so almost no flavor. So it will be good with this pate, which is spreadable. It is soft. Down the hatch. Well, this pate is definitely for the liver enthusiast. So it is really a very strong taste of liver. I like this, but I have to say it is, yeah, not very meaty. It's rather on the liver side. So if you don't like liver, so it is not for you. Now this bio coffee. This is very pleasant. So it is not bitter, but it is not watery, not weak. So with this one sugar, it's for me it's a perfect drink, and probably combines really good with this chocolate. This kind of chocolate were present also in the old Czech rations. This 25 grams, I believe. Yeah, this is the same type. This is a, let's say, semi-bitter chocolate, so 53 percent of cocoa, so rather on the bitter side, but not too bitter and not too sweet. So it's you can eat it all at once without any problems, and yeah, I believe it's a good choice for a ration. Yeah, so that's all what I could eat. But now let's have a look on this wet nap. Disinfection swab. Yeah, it is a tissue, not a paper. Yeah, smells like, I don't know, cosmetics, and it is wet. Pretty good quality. Yeah, great. So, that was the breakfast. Time for lunch. I have the lunch from the menu 4. You can see here lunch 4, and it contains beef and everything else. Here we have the list of the components. So we have beef meat, something like beef meat with rice. Yeah, let's try to open this. Peelable seal. Yes. So the first Eastern European ration with peelable seal. So that's the content of the lunch. The main meal here is this beef with rice, and it could be translated like gypsy style. Probably it contains some paprika. Anyway, yeah, it has some sausage in it and tomato. 340 grams. Yes, we don't have the calories here probably. Whatever. This is kind of side dish, and this is a vegetable mix. Different vegetable, peas, pumpkin, some acid, so vinegar, I mean, sugar, this kind of salad. And we have here a snack, which is dried fruit and nut meat mix. A big pack of the instant fruit drink. How much water we should use here? 1 liter, my god. We have salt, we have coffee, sugar, chewing gum, chocolate, and the famous ration heater, which I will use. I wonder if yeah, if we can heat both, but maybe I will leave this unheated. Yeah. Alright, we have 5 languages here, also my language. So yeah, we use it just normal as any other famous ration heater. It should be then laid flat for 12 minutes. Here we have the Czech G-Schultz. Greetings from my friend. And big heating pot inside. We have a piece of tape, and it already started to boil. Yeah, it is really hot. Maybe you can hear begin to steam, so I will put it in some safe place. Let's check the rest. Food Force. This brand is also possible to buy here, and it is sold by Akpol. Yeah, just a mix of different dried fruits and nuts. Now this vegetable salad. Let's check the accessory bag. Oh my god, big bag. A really plain napkin, toothpick, and yeah, wet towel. And just, yeah. Okay, I will need it. Wooden spoon. Looks like beetroots. I like beetroots. And peas. Everything is dark red because of the beetroots. Smells vinegar. Quite good. Yes, so the chocolate. Oh, it's a little bit bloomy. Where's the best before date, or should be in date? I don't know. It's very difficult to read here. And I will make a part of this huge instant fruit drink. So the main is ready. This FR8 smells exactly like the American, so the US, but it's bigger. Everything was what is written here, so on these packages, on the FRH, it is written that it is made for a company called Schindler Food, a Czech company. So this is probably the company which is packaging this and yeah, responsible for all the stuff. Okay, nice. Let's check it out if it tastes good. The smell is fantastic. So you can see here the rice, a bit hard, and I hope it is warm because this FRH was really warm. Here we have the beef pieces, and I believe this is a sausage, maybe kind of chorizo, Hungarian or something like this. Yeah, I will mix it. Mess. And try everything together. Well, this is really tasty. So it is salty enough, spicy enough. There is a bit of kick, I believe, in the sausage. It has something, some kind of strange aftertaste. I cannot identify it. What could it be? A spice, or probably maybe from it comes from this sausage. It is really decent warm. So really a good dish as a for ready-made. This is the beef, which is quite tender. So I'm really satisfied with this. And let's try this second dish, which is vegetable. So this is sweet, sour, maybe on the sour side, but a really good for this dish, which is a bit fatty. This is a good contrast, so it fits perfectly together. I will eat it really with pleasure. Now let's have a sip of this fruit drink. The fruit drink is a bit watery, but tastes like orange, like this, let's say, diluted orange juice. So not very artificial. And we can try this mix. We have coconut, we have papaya here, different kind of nuts. This is pineapple probably. This is quite decent, not salty without the salt, but something here has a bit stale taste. I don't know which component. No idea, maybe this coconut? flakes. This is best before 2025, so which is 2 years from now. Well, so it is not old, definitely. Now this dark chocolate. So this is this type of chocolate which is often in the rations. So this is a dark chocolate, but not 80% of cocoa, but probably something like 50-60. So not too sweet, but really you can taste the cocoa, which I like actually. So thanks for watching the lunch, and we'll go now to the dinner. This is the dinner meal. So it comes from this menu 3, this is D3 here, and contains pork. So it is, let's say, designed for keeping you up and running for 4 hours. And yeah, we have a meal heater, so flameless ration heater, a spoon, and here the best before date is February 24, which is something like in 4 months. It weighs almost half a kilo, so something above 1 pound, and yeah, and it is sealed. Here on the back side we have this table with components. So what's inside we'll see in a second. I don't believe it's peelable seal. Yeah, it's not peelable seal, but this seal is really weak, so it is easy to just to tear it apart. So let's see what's inside. 2 packs of crisp bread with fibers, and the main meals is instant goulash soup, and this is smoked meat with pea. So we have 2 kinds of meat probably here. You will see. And to this we have the flameless ration heater. This is something like wafer probably, or this kind of sweet, chewing gum, isotonic drink, Earl Grey tea, sugar, cane sugar exactly, and a small pack of salt. So quite a substantial meal, a lot of food. Let's have our dinner. We'll start with the liquids. So I have here this Earl Grey tea, which is unknown origin, so just made in the European Union. And this is the water for this instant soup, but this has to cool a little bit, cool down, because here we have the instructions are that we have to have this water in a temperature of 80 centigrade. So now it is over 90, I believe, and this is kind of powder. Most of this bag contains a chickpea flour, so maybe it is important then to, you know, to dissolve it properly. So the crisp bread, we all know this well from the previous rations, but this should be with fiber, corn with fiber. Alright, and now this biscuit, white biscuit. We have 2 biscuits. It looks like this crisp bread, just covered with some white chocolate or covering. I will take only a part of this. And we have also this instant drink, so I will maybe drink it later, because today I had already 2 such drinks. And now we have this pea with smoked meat, and this I will heat up in hot water. But let's begin with this soup. So goulash soup without meat, quite interesting. It's dense, but I can drink it straight from this mug. It tastes like chickpeas. Have some flavorings, it's salty enough, but you know, it's nothing like goulash, so something like vegetable soup. It is thick and really pleasant, so quite a nice surprise. And you don't have a special, something like artificial flavor to it. Quite decent. It's probably good to eat it, to drink it and eat with this crisp bread. The crisp bread is crispy, a bit on the sweet side, but it is not a sweet biscuit. Yeah, so this is exactly the same what we had in the previous Czech Republic rations. Now we have here pork, I believe. So this is something like smoked pork or kind of smoked meat, and a lot of pea puree down the hatch. Oh wow, what a flavor! So very rich, meaty and also smoked flavor, and this it doesn't look maybe very appetizing, but also this piece is really well seasoned, so it together makes an explosion in your mouth. It's one of the best American dishes I've had, I believe. I mean, from the European cuisine. Yeah, let's have a sip of this Earl Grey tea, so very dark. I'm not a very big fan of Earl Grey, but this is has not very strong this bergamot flavor, so quite good. So maybe let's try also with sugar. Yeah, it's also good, but I prefer, probably better is for me without the sugar. Now this biscuit, or actually crisp bread covered in white coating. It doesn't look maybe as a real treat, but it is crunchy. This is not salty or just neutral, and this coating is something like white chocolate, so it is sweet but with lemon flavor, so sweet and sour, not boring. Really surprised. A whole big surprise, and a good surprise. Let's see this chewing gum. So the chewing gum is mint flavor, is very refreshing, not very strong, but no doubt it is mint, and yeah, it's a very good after such meal, you know, to have such refreshment. So this is the dinner. Well, the rest of the ration, the supplementary packs, our review in the next video. Thanks for watching part 1.